Hi there, Leo. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your February reading. Back with me again. I'm Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So we're going to be doing a pick card reading by the end of the session. It's going to be how do they feel about you. And, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Me personally, I realized it with my readings and some general readings out there on YouTube that I follow that I have a tendency to resonate a lot more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or what have you. So you might want to check that one out too. And this is a general reading, so the rules might get reversed. All right, so let's start now. Leo. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Ace of Wands in reverse. Interesting energy that you got here for the month of February, Leo. Because I feel that I'm not going to say you're giving up, but it's just that you're no longer possessing, or because here's the thing, yeah? Knight of Pentacles is that we're holding unwavering devotions and loyalty towards the other person that we're dealing with. Knight of Pentacles is also a Mars and Virgo card, so it's a very, very active services-oriented type of card. So I feel that in terms of the now, you're kind of like withholding those qualities that you have, you know, the unwavering devotions and loyalty that you might have for the other person, the active services, the extending something towards the other person. You're withholding that because deep down inside, you're starting to realize that there has been like a little bit of a stunted growth in your relationship sector. It means that you saw the potentials of it in the beginning, but then it became a little bit of a disappointment, or it could be something that has the hottest beginning and ends up with the coolest ending. And then you're also like the Four of Cups, so you're not really interested in letting anybody in at this very moment, especially if it's like a past person that you're dealing with, somebody that you're trying to get over with because you're trying to let go of that unwavering devotions and loyalty. So they must have had a really, really good reasoning or like a really, really good comeback in order for you guys to be interested in letting them in again, because you're not that interested. So what is the overall challenge of your relationship sector? You have the Two of Wands, and then you also have the Page of Cups. So one person in this relationship, but it could be you though, judging from your overall energy, you're starting to realize that, well, I don't see how this is going to develop. I don't see how this is going to be sustainable. I don't see the long-term future in this. If you were to make it in the short term, maybe, but like for a long term, I don't really know. So you guys are a little bit pessimistic, yeah, when it comes to this relationship, especially with the Page of Cups. It doesn't have that energy to make you guys be in a lovey-dovey mood anymore, where you guys want to feel, you know, that butterflies in the stomach, making you kind of like be more creative. You know, if this is a relationship that has been going on for quite a while, in the beginning, this person was your muse. This person was the reason for your creative ideas, a reason for you guys to birth something new or whatever that is. But it's like you're starting to lose that feeling. This is quite similar to the Cancer reading though, where yeah, because I feel that in the past, you know, this is the recent past, but like the past, you guys were kind of like disillusioned, yeah? You were in a period where you were a little bit confused about the options that is being laid out, you know, towards you. You don't know if this person is the one for you or if this person is not the one for you. You don't even fully know what this person's intentions are, you know, what their personalities are and everything like that. Everything was kind of like quite blurry for you. It's like Neptune, you know, it's kind of like quite a little bit foggy, just like a lens that has like a little bit of a fog in there. So it's like a little bit foggy, but I feel that somehow the sun shines on it, you know, it creates like a little bit of heat, and then you get to see things like a lot clearer. There were a period of time in the past where you guys felt like you needed to set some boundaries with the Emperor here, and then where you needed to prioritize yourself a lot more than you prioritize the other person, and to basically focus a lot more on you. So it's everything for your gain instead of like the other person's gain. It was a good thing that you did back there, you know, building up those walls. I'm sorry, guys. Building up those walls, creating those boundaries, it was a good thing for you to do that, because I feel that even in the past, you have had like a little bit of a surge of good feels. You know, you have a Six of Wands in there, so your energy was lifted. You did great. It was wands. Yeah, it's kind of like quite temporary, but something about it makes you feel, you guys, good. And this person noticed that. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, this person noticed this. So you probably was the center of attention, or you had like a little bit of an achievement or anything like that. This person noticed that you have that, and it kind of like makes you feel lifted up. But the thing is that, especially if you have a negative big card reading by the end of the session. So if you have a negative big card reading by the end of the session, this is going to be an interpretation for you guys. This person isn't really happy with the fact that you are stronger, you guys are firmer, you guys became the emperor, you guys become the drivers in the steering wheels and taking over your life. You know, they're not happy with you guys doing that. In their defense, they're going to be saying this, you know, they're the justice, you're the emperor. Okay, why am I saying this? Because justice is ruled by Libra, emperor is ruled by Aries, and it's the polarity different, right? Where Libra is all about diplomacy, it's about, you know, 50-50, it's about justice, and then Emperor or Aries are known to would want to do something for themselves, like it's always head first, me first, you know, something like that. So they're going to be saying that you guys are being selfish. You guys are only chasing after something that is going to make you feel good ego-wise. They don't like it. If you have a negative big card reading, you might be dealing with somebody who just doesn't like seeing you succeed. Because if you guys showed up as being Emperor card in reverse, I would side with them. I would say like, look, like maybe you shouldn't be putting yourself first and everything like that. You became too selfish and everything like that. But this is an upright position, meaning that you guys have had a healthy ego in the past. So especially if you guys have a negative big card reading, you're just dealing with somebody who doesn't want to see you succeed, who just doesn't want you guys to outshine them. This might be Mars conjunct or Mars opposite Sun situation, because there's like a lot of competition going on in here. Okay, it's okay for them to put themselves first, but it's not okay for you guys to put yourself first. So they're going to try to undermine your success. They're going to try to undermine whatever it is that makes you feel happy, making you feel guilty of liking that, if that makes sense. So if you have a negative big card reading, it's quite toxic, even in the beginning, even in the past reading. If you have a positive big card reading, this person just feels a little bit neglected by you guys. Even though there's like a little bit of a shadow side with that positive big card reading too, in a way that they don't like to see the achievement or the success or the happiness or the energy that you guys are in the past, because they feel that you guys are being selfish, which I disagree, because this isn't in reverse, okay? Play my card, tu masas cara. And these 5 cards in the now. Star card. All of my kindness is taken for weakness. Now for 5 seconds from Walden. So you guys are in a crossroad right now, okay? This person, especially if you guys are only dealing with one person, is no longer the center of your life. You know, I think way back in the past, this person was the center of your life. If there is a problem with this person, it has a dominant effect into other areas of your life and everything like that. But now, again, with the Emperor, I really like the things that you've done in your past where you were setting boundaries, because it's working really, really well for yourself, even in the now. So this person is no longer the center of your stage, no longer the center of your life, okay? You're just so charged up with what you want to do in your life. You're just so charged up with your, you know, self-actualization, I should say. And you're starting to realize that you're outgrowing this person in terms of the journey, self-journey. you're going to be the one who's going to be opening the line of conversation. So if it's a no contact period, I see you guys opening it up first. Okay. And I'm not going to say that you guys are begging or anything like that. No, maybe you're just commenting or something because you feel neutral right now. Okay. February, you guys are going to be feeling so neutral because of the boundaries that you've already put in the past. You guys feeling so neutral. You won't be so attached towards it. Even if this person ignores you, whatever this person throws at you, it's not going to affect you that much. Even if this person, didn't, fulfill their promises, even this person bails at you and everything like that, it's not going to affect you because of how neutral you guys are. So you're going to be the first person who's going to open the line of conversation. And I feel that it's going to be a little bit casual, It could be that you're asking where your shirt is, or you're asking about, something that that they have informations on, or you probably are just commenting on their life or whatever that is. But you're going to be the one who opens that line of communications. And then this person is going to be feeling very, very happy because of the attention that they're getting from you. Okay. Oh, finally, Leo is now paying attention to me again. Even if you guys are still in a contact period where you're still in a relationship with this person, I think because of what happens in the past where you were putting yourself first, this person then becomes like a little bit awkward. So they were distancing themselves a little bit away from you, hoping that you get the hint, hoping that you get the message that they don't like it. Okay. So in the now, again, you're going to be open that line of communications and everything like that. But because of the switch of energy and how different you are, in comparison to how you guys were in the past, this person's still going to be feeling that, Leo is different right now. Leo just doesn't care a bit about me anymore right now and everything like that. So they're not really sure what to do with you. And I feel that they're going to be quite a little bit passive with you guys because it's pretty insecure, one. But for your defense, I guess you guys are just like this, You're trying to steer clear away from that tornado that is going to come around. If you have a positive pick card reading, be careful of becoming like a little bit of an avoidant person, yes? Because if you have a positive pick card reading, this person does want to put in the work and effort into their relationship. They just have like a little bit of a problem of expressing their emotions and their needs and their desires. There's going to be a time where they're going to be open to that, but you will have a tendency to dismiss that because it's such an uncomfortable conversation for you. So if you have a positive pick card reading, be careful of becoming an avoidant person and just converse with them. It's once in a lifetime type of opportunities where this person is willing to open up. So if you want to make this relationship work, and if you have a positive pick card reading, I cannot stress this enough. If you have a positive pick card reading, try to converse with them instead of being like a little bit of an avoidant. Okay? Your patience is just not there, Leo. I think this person disappointed you a lot, right? They just turned you off bad. Something about this person, especially if you guys are dealing one person, makes you feel like, you know what, I don't want to be dealing with this type of energy. If you have a positive pick card reading, this person is desperately trying to reach you. So again, as I said, if you have a positive pick card reading, try to not be so avoidant. Okay, because what happens in the future is that I feel that because you don't have like a lot of time in your hand as well, you have a lot of things that you want to be focusing on. There's like a lot of things that you want to do, you know, a lot of things that demands your attention as well. So you're going to be turning your back on this person. You're basically going to be turning your back against this person because you feel that when you do that, you're freeing yourself from a period of mental entrapment that you have already been before. So you're freeing yourself from that, so that this person is then going to also retreat, not giving any type of effort, work, and everything like that. If you have a negative big card reading, this might be a sign of tantrum. Yeah, but even if you have a positive big card reading, though, I feel that when you turn your back on them, you're going to feel better while you're doing that. No lie. This person is then going to withdraw too, and then this person might do something very, very impulsive, like blocking you or doing anything just to announce that they're done with you. Even if you have a positive big card reading, the energy is pretty high, strong in the future, for them, not for you. You guys just don't care. You guys don't care, but this person will take things personally, even if you have a positive big card reading. But if you have a negative big card reading, I don't think it's going to affect you anyway, because this person is then going to show their ugly side. You know, this person is going to be showing tantrums, and then there's going to be some petty things that they're going to be doing in the future. It could be, well, here's the thing. If you have a negative big card reading, and if you have a mutual friends and all those stuff, they might have a tendency to, you know, badmouth you. I think some of you might be dealing with a malignant narcissist. This is a typical thing that they do. Or I don't know, it's just a show. Like they're trying to show with capital letters how they're over you and how you guys don't have a single bit of a chance with them anymore. So that's if you have a negative big card reading. But if you have a positive big card reading, I feel that there's going to be like a temporary where you wouldn't be hearing from them anymore. And I don't feel that you guys are going to be bothered by it anyway, because you would have a lot of things that you're going to be doing. Plus, this is a closing of a chapter. Whether you guys going to continue with this person or whatever that is, but it's a closing off of a chapter. I feel that it started off great with the Emperor, where you were standing your ground and you were setting up your boundaries. So however it's going to move on after February, it's going to be a newer chapter. It's not going to be a chapter that was how it was previously, if that makes sense. Okay? So now let's move on to the big card reading. Okay, so I have 4 piles of cards with me now. This is pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, this is pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds of full silence so that you can concentrate. 1 pile of cards for 1 person. You can ask about how many people as you want. It's okay. But 1 pile of cards for 1 person, okay? For those of you who chose pile number 1, you have the Strength card, 4 of Swords, well, 5 of Pentacles, and also the Page of Swords. That's very, very interesting. That is really, really interesting. You see, you're dealing with somebody who has a high level of skepticism when it comes to basically good intentions or human decency, if that makes sense. You see, this Page of Swords is an orphan of the deck, especially in this particular deck of mine. I feel that you could also judge it from the imagery itself, right? This Page of Swords has a more intimate connection with animals or with babies, children, and everything like that, in comparison to people of their equal. And why is that so? It's because with animals and with children and with babies, it's safer for them to be vulnerable. Whereas of people, if they're equal, it's not safe because due to their experiences, it's either they got hurt or they were disappointed by their caregiver, or they were disappointed by somebody that they were dealing with in the past, or they were bullied when they were little. So they have quite a low self-esteem. So every time people do nice stuff for them, they always wonder to themselves, like, why is this person nice to me? What do they see in me? What do they see in me that attracts them? Why do they love me? You know, I'm not used to receiving these type of stuff. That's the Page of Swords look like. It appears to me as if like the Page of Swords was trying to contain their emotions for you. So you might be dealing with air sign, or you might be dealing with a Leo as well, a fellow Leon. Lion. But the thing about Page of Swords is that, especially when in terms of love relationship, Page of Swords usually demand stuff first. They would demand other people to prove their worth, okay? For them, their love is supposed to be earned. Their loyalty, their attention is supposed to be earned. And I feel that this person has put you through a test before. And why do they do that? Is because, again, they kind of like wanted you to prove your worth, and they also wanted you to control. Is it a good thing, Anisa? I don't think so. Like, I feel that relationship is a two-way street. You meet in the middle all the time, and it's unfair the fact that this person requires you to give first and then let them ruminate about it, let them think about it, whether you guys are worthy or not. What are you? You're not an object, right? You're not like a test to be evaluated. But that's what happened in here. And that's due to their personality. So they put you through a test because they wanted to see, is it safe for me to open up towards Leo? And I feel that you rebelled against it. I feel that you guys didn't give them what they wanted. You refused to be controlled. You refused to play in their games. So they do what they always do, which is sleep about it, not think much about it. They're restraining a lot of their control, and they're restraining a lot of their emotions for you. They're in the denial right now. I don't see love, I see a dismissive avoidant in here. This person is pretty much disappointed and maybe playing like a little bit of a victim, feeling a bit abandoned by you because you didn't, or you weren't willing to play along with their games. You weren't willing to be tested. It's a good thing for you. This one is not a positive big card reading, if you're wondering, okay? Okay, so now let's move on to those of you who chose pile number 2, King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and also the 5 of Cups. That's very interesting. It's quite hard to deal with somebody who prioritizes work, money, and financial security all the time. Okay, you're dealing with somebody who is having a huge goals in front of their eyes, and nothing is going to get in the way of that. In terms of how do they feel about you, I mean, they see something in you guys that they're quite certain that this, if they were to be investing in this relationship, if you guys were to be in a relationship with this person, it could then result in a long-term, sustainable, and happy relationship. But here's the catch. For this person, financial security, success, and achievement means everything to them. So they're not going to be willing to settle down in a relationship before they achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. And even if they're in a relationship, still, financial security means the world to them. It's like every time they reach a certain point in their goals, they add their bucket list again. It keeps on adding. They equate happiness with success. And they don't care how many people they could lose because of their obsessions over worldly matter. I'm pretty sure you're not the first person who they don't mind losing just because they want to attain their goal. They like the friendship aspect of this relationship. They still have like an amazing and tremendous amount of love for you guys. But they are willing to sacrifice you up to this for their success, for whatever goals that they have. You would never be a priority to them. The priority to them is money, financial securities, and all of those stuff. So what are they going to be doing about this relationship? Well, they're just going to be like the Seven of Pentacles. They're just going to be waiting around. They feel that they've invested a lot in this relationship, and they demand your understanding of the fact that as an ambitious person, they have other things that they need to prioritize. I don't feel that even if this person is in a relationship, I don't feel like this is the person who is actually ready to settle down with anybody. Because the only thing that they care about is money. So in terms of human interactions, they see people as being replaceable. And so are you. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles in a traditional Rider-Waite tarot means that they're waiting on their return of investment, while also, waiting of something that is probably going to show up in the horizon for them. Will they do anything to you? I don't think so. I think they're just going to be waiting around, while also not making you a priority in the first place. So it depends. I mean, like if you were in a stage of your life where you feel that you don't want to settle down to, where you feel that career and success and money, financial securities and all of those sorts is very important to you, then you've met your match. But if you're looking for something more, then this person is not the right person for you, right? So for those of you who chose pile number 2, 2 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and also the Hangman. Okay. You see, you're dealing with somebody who has no problem at all charming the hell out of other people, being social, charming, suitors into their life and everything like that. They have no problem at all. But when they start catching feelings for somebody, they became this shy person, because deep down inside, this person is an anxious person. An anxious person is craving for reassurance, craves acceptance, right? So they overthink all of their approach towards you. Like, if I do this, like, would Leo then reject me? I kind of like want to see where Leo is at with me before I make anything else. So in terms of their relationship with you, they became this passive participant. But with other people, though, they could actually be the aggressor, or they could be the assertive one. They could be the initiator. They have no problem at all charming the hell out of these people who likes them, but they don't like them back. But they have a problem in becoming an active participant with you, because they have an immense and tremendous amount of affection for you. So they just wait around, and you would see that this person is very, very attentive to details about you. So it's either they remember all of the curves of your body, or they remember the date of the first time you guys met. what type of clothes you first wore when you go on a first date with this person. Like, they're very attentive to these details. But again, as an anxious one, I don't see this person being an active one. So if you're expecting this person to step up, to do something about it, I don't see it happening, especially not now, because they're pretty anxious. One of the reasons why they're like this is because you haven't given them enough reassurance that it's safe for them to be vulnerable towards you. They fear that if they chose to pursue, or if they chose to be more active, that it would turn you off, and then you would flee or you would disappear, and then that's going to kill them. Okay, this one is a positive one, by the way. I mean, in comparison to the prior two. For those of you who chose pile number 2, 10 of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and also the 10 of Wands. That's very, very good. All right, so this person sees you as a gift from God or from the universe, because this person fell in love with you way before you fell in love with them. Okay, they observe you very much. So this person observed how you talk with other people, how your life is. At first, they admire you from afar, and that they got closer. Pretty much slow in their pursuit over you. But this person appreciated the hell out of you. Like, this person was into you way before you were into them. But here's the catch. This person feels that you guys are way out of their leagues. So sometimes there's like a little bit of insecurity as well. I don't know if Leo would want to be with a person like me. Maybe this person is much more, it doesn't feel as if like they're able to financially satisfy you or physically satisfy you. They feel that they're not handsome or pretty enough, something like that. There's like a little bit of an insecurity because they feel that you guys are way out of their league. But they get freaking bet. They kind of believe that you guys are the one, though. But because of these insecurities, it kind of like make them slow down their approach. Even if they were a fire sign, like Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, I don't feel that they're going to be pursuing you like this fire sign would. They would probably going to be taking more of an earthy ways. I think they're much more into you than you guys are into them. They kind of like quite foreseen building a family together with you as well. Having children with you, having like a happy relationship with you. There's just this insecurities of like, well, Leo is way out of my league. I don't know if they would want to be with me. And I feel that if I want to be with them, it's very, very hard for me to make myself equal to them. There's like all of those fears. But this one is actually a positive big card reading. All right. So I think that is it for my reading for you, Leo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity you've been looking for. And I'll see you guys actually this week for your bi-weekly reading. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.